Hello, welcome to another emission of the Quiet Fight. So I just want to give you an update. This past chemo session was, not as easy as the other two. I actually ended up having pains and weakness. But by today I was feeling, much better. Um, Not necessarily 100% well, but I was much better. Now coming this Friday, what's today's date? Well, it's actually Friday the 17th. Today is the 13th. So I'm gonna have a very important appointment. I don't know if it would be the most important appointment that I had so far because I'm gonna be talking to my surgeon from Northwestern Medicine in regards to how am I doing, if I am actually moving in a positive way to have the surgery off, or if maybe another type of treatment. I've been rooting for for the immunotherapy because I hear so many good things about it, but you have to qualify for it. It's not just something that they decide to do just because it's available. And then of course if there is any medical trials, if I qualify for them, if immunotherapy is not something that I could take advantage of. So that's about it. I mean, the pains that I've been having I think they're more aligned with what they call the neuropathy. Although some people have told me that the pancreas, as it goes or as it evolves, it creates pains in the body that it tends to worsen. So I'm not even sure what's going on, but I'm doing my best into getting used to them, trying not to take as much medical pain, endure the pain. And my therapist, she told me that through pain we learn. Sometimes I wonder what am I supposed to be learning, but it is what it is. Hopefully, all these efforts are going to a good ending, and the good ending for me is to be able to still take care of my family. You know, uh, create more memories, have fun, stand around my friends. If I survive, or even before, I'm gonna try to create the dance team for teenagers that I always wanted to do. Although there is of course a concern for how much energy or how much I can actually do, but I would like to begin doing something towards that, and I don't know, maybe accomplishing halfway through, because when and if qualify for the surgery, for what I was told, I'm gonna be out for 3 months. Who knows? And maybe I'm still young enough that it'll happen with other medical issues that I had before, where the recovery curve tends to be faster, just because that's I was, so maybe I still got it in me. The surgery itself is gonna take at the very least 6 hours, at the most 10 hours, so I still gotta make it through. So I guess there is a lot of ifs, and I'm trying to do the best I can. This month has been difficult so far because my savings, the money that has been donated through the GoFundMe account, it's been draining little by little because expenses don't stop. I've been applying for assistance to some foundations, so I'm still waiting to get an answer. I haven't been able to still make work the t-shirts, which probably could have done something. I'm not sure how much. So I need to focus on finding solutions before I face the reality of life, because the benefits for which I qualify puts a lot of restrictions in the family. It's not that simple. My wife couldn't go and work 2 or 3 jobs because she would that way to in the effort of paying the expenses of the house, because otherwise I would lose my benefits, I would lose the insurance, I would lose a lot of things. And right now I need the insurance to be able to survive. I was talking to the oncologist, and he told me that a chemo session is about $10,000. So if you can understand, losing benefits is not an option. But we will continue. So please like this video, subscribe, and share. And if you can donate, this is when it begins to get really difficult. And I'm gonna try to speed up the process with the t-shirts, and maybe a different way to for the donations, because as well, GoFundMe is a very good way to do that. You lose some money by collecting those funds through there. So I'll let you know when something else comes up to be able to collect those funds. Or if you happen to know somebody that could give me a job or an idea, as a freelance for the days that that I don't have any medical appointments, where the days that I'm actually good, or a few hours during those days that I'm not feeling that well, just so I can. But I don't know. Everything is complicated, Nothing is easy right now. Anyhow, changing gears. The soccer World Cup is pretty much to an end, and as you have seen, it's just gonna be France against Spain and Argentina against England in the games on the quarterfinals. There was some pretty interesting games. I was expecting a little more of a electrifying match with between what was that, England and Norway. It wasn't that as exciting as I was expecting. I couldn't even see Haaland playing as he used to. He was exhausted. Somebody in the regular sport channels were commenting that it is different to see them play at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. in Europe, and seeing them run like hell. But and then we criticize a lot of our players here in America, in the U.S., in Mexico, Colombia, and so on and so forth. But when they're here, they play slow, they play safe. So that means that we're not so bad. That means that they are, over there, the climate allows them to do more, on the physical performance. And when they come here, they really have to sweat the shirt, and they really have to, they get beaten. So with that being said, for the three Europeans, it's gonna be really difficult to move to the next match. So probably Argentina is gonna win against England no matter what, and who knows who's gonna win between Spain and France, which is that's gonna be a really good match. It's like seeing one of the finals, But so let's see who wins. Other than that, thank you very much for all your support. Sorry, I got a little thirsty. For your continued support, to those that follow me, and if you don't mind, continue spreading and sharing, I would really appreciate it. And if you have any ideas, any comments, anything that could help me, or know of someone or someplace, let me know. I need to keep fighting in all the possible angles, and my possibilities get reduced in many ways. But anyhow, I'm here, I'm still alive, I'm still fighting, so Good night. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. I'll probably do another video Friday night or Saturday to let you know what happened with my appointment. Other than that, I'll see you soon.